What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft Only with Mods. So last episode I built the castle, and you guys got to see that. And then I asked you guys for some suggestions on the interior, which I took into consideration as I was designing it. So this episode is just going to pretty much be the conclusion of the castle building. I did some touch-ups to the inside of the castle, and then I did some touch-ups actually to my kingdom too. So I thought I'd make this episode, you know, just to kind of wrap things up. Next episode I'm going to have some new mods for you guys, which I actually haven't planned yet. So if I would ask you to post mod suggestions in the comments and send me some PMs for mod suggestions, which I'm gonna probably have my PM inbox completely flooded, but that's okay. And if I like the mod and I think I can, you know, integrate it into an episode quite well and, like, you know, to the whole world, then I'll do it. That's pretty much all it really takes. Is it's pretty much my decision of whether or not I can make like a good episode with the mod, and that's what, you know, determines whether I use it or not. So yeah, I need you guys to send me some opinions and some suggestions. So, furthermore, I will now show you guys what I did. So the first thing I did, and I still have the fly mod, which will just be in the series till next, or yeah, till this episode will be the last episode I use the fly mod. So, let's show you this. So here we go. The main suggestion I had a lot was for the, look at the moon. Oh, wait, look at this. The moon looks like really cool, like the moon's glow. Oh yeah, that looks cool. So the main suggestion I had was for the flat side of the castle, which I didn't know what to do with. And a lot of you guys said to make a B, which I did, and it actually came out pretty nicely. I used wool. The only problem I had with it was like one little dimension error that for a lot of you OCDers you probably have already noticed. So for the B's hump, I did 2 diagonal squares and then 2 flat, or no, 2 parallel squares, and then 2 diagonal ones, and then I went 2 diagonal ones, 2 parallel, and then boom. Yep, just 1 square. Or, you know, 2 adjacent. Why was I saying parallel? 2 adjacent squares. And then I just did 1, because if I went 2, it would have clashed with the entrance. Even though a lot of you guys don't care about that, I usually try to, you know, I'm trying to be nice to my OCD-friendly audience. Okay, so, anyway, yeah, that actually looked pretty nicely. It came out pretty nice. The outside of this castle. Now it looks like Batclone, if you were wondering what it was for. So, let me show you guys. Oh, before I go inside, I'm level 22 because I went and researched at the library and they gave me 22 levels there, which was quite generous because I had died and gone down to level 0 because of the fly mod, as I explained before. Alright, so in here, the first thing you probably notice is all of the vines. I took a lot of you guys' suggestions and I added a lot of vines into the bottom level. Also, a lot of you guys wanted me to add mossy cobblestone, but I don't know, the mossy cobblestone didn't really look that good. Like here, wait, where is it? Yeah, here. Here's like what a mossy cobblestone block looks like with a vine over it. You can't even really notice it's mossy cobble. And I don't know, it didn't really look that good with the mossy cobble. It kind of looks just good with the normal stone. But yeah, alright. So I cleaned up all my workshop area over here, except for the workbench, and I left the secret exit or entrance because, you know, if I'm over by the Coliseum or by my workers' shop and I want to go into the castle, or vice versa, if I want to get to the Coliseum or the workers' shop, I can easily just use this entrance. So that's why that's there. And now, what the main attraction down here is for. Now, this is supposed to be the dungeon, as, you know, with Wilson as the dungeon master, or the, you know, the, what's the word, like, you know, the guy, the warden. Wilson's like the warden, and I gave him little arms because I never actually have given Wilson arms, and I thought I might as well. Look, he's really excited. Alright, so, yeah, he's the warden now. I don't know why I picked this area to be the dungeon. It was probably the worst area to pick, and I'll show you after. So yeah, these are supposed to be his like minions or something, I don't know. It has 2 entrances, and here I used a lot of the mossy cobble I had and some obsidian just to make it look cool, and then I added a bunch of vines to make it, you know, look all, I don't know, ancient or something. I don't really know what the vines are for, but they look good. They look good. And this is actually, I haven't actually given the vines that much time to grow, as you can see, as they're not hitting the ground yet. They haven't actually had a good amount of time to mature. So, yeah, let me bring you down to the dungeon, see why it's such a fail, so you guys can see why. So here's the dungeon, right? 2 cells, and that's it. Now, why? Well, remember how I hollowed out this whole mountain? Well, let me show you exactly what that means while you're digging straight forward. Yep. You just kind of hit the outside of the mountain, and that's it. So, to make this succeed, I would have to go so low into the ground that I was below, normal Minecraft level of ground. I'd be below sea level. And I just didn't do that, so it really came up as only 2 cells. I mean, I even had to extend, I'll show you, I even had to extend his cell out so then it wouldn't be so cramped in there. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Hold on. So yeah, the dungeon didn't really work out, but oh well. See, look, I had to extend his cell out to here because I don't know, I did the planning wrong, but that's like probably the weakest touch-up I did. Everything else came out pretty nicely, but oh well, I don't know. This is Wilson's room, I guess, and he's now living his dream as a warden, and he's surrounded by disciples that will cater to his every whim, and he even gets to punch a few prisoners in the face every once in a while. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna really continue the dungeon, but because it's just aesthetic. It doesn't really have a purpose, like really doesn't have a purpose at all. But yeah, that was a nice little thing because a lot of you guys wanted me to make a dungeon, and I needed a place for Wilson, so it just came all together. All right, so now it's time to go up and show you guys the rest of the castle. I'll probably do it in chronological order again, just as I did last episode. Yeah, so you guys, if you haven't noticed, I did a lot of this off camera. It's pretty much because I don't know. I either could have shown you guys like all of my ideas while I'm building them, which a lot of them were failed. Like I would try to do something and then it wouldn't work, so I had to start all over. And also because I kind of did this in bits and pieces, like whenever I had some free time, because I've been actually pretty busy. I would do a little bit of this room or a little bit of that room. So yeah, let me show you guys a storage room. So the storage room came out pretty nicely. I lined each wall with 3 chests for each section. There's like 2 sections in each wall. So over here's food, where I have all of this. To explain the bread and the melons, I went and I harvested all of my farm in the kingdom and made bread out of it, and I made melons. I've harvested all the melons, and I replanted everything. So yeah, now I have food for a while, which is nice. No meat though. I have just raw chicken, which I need to do something about. Alright, then over here, nothing and nothing. It's just pretty much food chests. I don't know if I'm ever going to use all 3. Probably not. So, building blocks. This is just pretty much all the cobblestone I got from completely destroying the mountain, or hollowing it out. Here's all the dirt and some more cobble. These are kind of just a useless block bins. And then here I have like all the bricks and the moss stone and stuff like that. That's the normal stone, the the nicer building blocks, the fancy stuff for those of us who have a fancy taste. All right, over here we got ores, jewels, redstone, and minerals, which is just 1 chest right now. I have a lot of ore, which I need to get rid of. I'm gonna make sure I actually do that. So yeah, here's all the gold, the diamonds. You've seen this chest before. It's just the jewels chest. All right, so here's the kind of interesting chest. This is the mod items chest, which I've actually had in other series, where I keep all of my modded items in this chest because I don't know. I'm kind of old school. In the past, and this has been fixed, I think. In the past, it used to be that if you had a mod installed, which had items, and you put that item in a chest, and then you let's say uninstalled the mod or updated, yeah, the mod just was uninstalled, and then you try to reopen that chest, the chest would then crash your game. And if that chest had other items in it, then you just lost all those items unless you reinstall the mod, which sometimes won't even help it. So apparently Notch has fixed it to where now if you have a mod that has items, then and if you uninstall the mod, apparently the items disappear. But I'm just old school like this. I don't want my chest to be corrupted, so I have them all in 1 chest. All right. So now we have wool, glass, glowstone, and other blocks. Pretty simple. Wool, glass, glowstone, and the other blocks are like obsidian and stuff are in there. And then we have wooden plants. Here's the fences, sticks, planks. I think over here is going to be like the logs. We got all the plants. I have almost every sapling. I think I'm missing just the sapling from like the tundra, the tundra biome. But I think I have every single other sapling besides that. And this has the flowers and the pumpkins and all that stuff. And then, oh yeah, there's one more chest, which has, this is kind of like the utility ladders and, like stairs, like the utility wood I don't know exactly. It has like the other wood and stuff. So yeah. And lastly, we have the other chest, which has other stuff. A lot of utility stuff in here, like gunpowder and flint and feathers and string and stuff like that, and buckets. That's just the other chest. Okay, so then we go up here. I'm trying to speed through this, which is like making me lose my voice because I'm talking so fast. Because it's a lot of stuff to show you guys. All right, yeah, tools. Tools, simple tools. Boom. Swords, bows, and arrows. There, and then finally armor. Yeah. So yeah, another thing is if I was actually build all of this in one episode, it would probably either take 45 minutes to do it, or longer, or it would just take way too long to actually show you guys, every single thing I did. So I thought I'd just do them off camera. Oh yeah, another thing I need to grab is 4 pieces of wood. I need to make a crafting bench because I forgot one thing in one of the rooms. I need to do a crafting bench. All right. So next is the balcony. Nothing happened to the balcony. The balcony. Don't worry about this. It's just the same thing. But as you may have glanced over here, I made the circle. I made the circle a I don't know, smelting and brewing station. I'm gonna have a brewing stand in here for potions, which I don't know exactly where mine went. I think it might actually be over by the guild still. I'll make another one. I'll make another cauldron, another brewing station. But yeah, that is what this circle is gonna be. It's like kind of like a crafting station, which is why I need the crafting bench. I don't know exactly where to place it though. Maybe there. By the way, yeah, that's if you guys want to know that, that's actually how you place stuff on top of furnaces. Is you place it on a block next to it. So yes. So the next thing is the chest, which has all this stuff, all of the the stuff to make potions out of. Has coal, which let me right now actually put the coal in with some of this stuff. I could probably make this go a lot quicker if I did use all of these furnaces, but no. Alright, so yeah, that's that room. That's what I finally decided on for that room. The diving board section of the castle wasn't changed. There's nothing changed about that at all. Up here, though, so yeah, I added some paintings to this room like I said I would. And when I get the chance, I'm going to legitimately make a jukebox. And then whenever I get a music record from a dungeon, I'm going to put that in the same room over here. And this is just kind of like, I don't know, it's a relaxed room. It's a wool room. Wool room serve no purpose. So up here we got a painting. I think I succeeded in not having any doubles of paintings in the entire castle. Even though only a few rooms actually have paintings, I don't think I did any doubles. Or maybe. So if I did, you can post in the comments. So yeah, the flaming skull is kind of cool for this room. And then over here I have 2 paintings of something with fire or something. But yeah, these are pretty neat because behind them is glowstone, which, I don't know, for me, I really don't like the look of glowstone normally. I like the brightness, but I don't really like the look of it, even though you can't really see the brightness because it's, in daytime. So what I do is I put paintings over them. I learned to do this when I was doing the full-scale replica of my house. If you guys remember that video, like during a blackout, I made a replica of my house, and for a TV, I put a glowstone, TV screen, and then I put painting over it to make it look good. Yeah, it's really easy. If you guys want to ever cover up your glowstone because you don't like the look of it like me, then you can just put a painting over it and it still emits the light, which is cool. Alright. So up here, we got my room, which I have made some changes to. The first thing you might notice is I raised the roof about 5 blocks-ish or something, which now my roof is actually taller than the tower itself, which is okay. And over here I added in a bed, which I got this model from a subscriber who sent me a how to make a cool bed looking thing video. So if you guys want to actually see that video, I left it in the description below. And if you want to put it against a wall like I did, one of the little tips I actually also thought of with glowstone is, I found out with glowstone is fences don't actually connect with glowstone. Like if this was stone right there, the fence would connect to it. But fences just don't connect to glowstone. I don't know if it's a glitch right now, but it's actually pretty cool. So if you don't want your fences connecting to the wall, just use glowstone. But yeah, this is actually a pretty neat little, I don't know, it's kind of a cool little bed. And yeah, the guy sent me a whole tutorial on it. So I'll leave that in the description for you guys if you want to find out how to make it. And my voice is almost completely gone, so let's get on with this. I don't know why Sir Francis is here now, but he is, whatever. I also added in little fences to kind of make the corners look a little better, and a chest. So, yeah. Oh, and then right here, so there used to be a door here, but now it's just paintings. Or is it? Oh, hold on. Yay, there we go. So, little secret exit entrance thing for the top of the tower as I had, as it was just a normal door before. Now it's secret. Ooh. So anyway, yeah, that is about it. That is everything I did on the castle. And now I have just one more thing to show you guys in the kingdom, which I'm going to do as soon as I go and get a drink of water. Hold on. Okay, so that was probably the first time I think I ever actually stopped a video to go and get a drink of water. My voice is actually pretty shot right now because I don't know what happened. So let me show you guys what I did in the kingdom. It's pretty basic. All I really did is, over here as you can see, I added signs to all the main buildings that actually do stuff like the library or the mage hall or something like that, or, you know, the barracks. I added a sign to it this is like pretty much solely for me to be able to distinguish between all the buildings, as I had some troubles with doing that. And then the other thing I did over here is actually made directions to everything. So at every intersection, I actually added directions to at least 3 things if it's turning right, or 2 things if I'm going straight, or, you know, right or left. Because if you go straight and you make an arrow like I did, you can actually only add 2 items to the sign. But if you go right or left, you can add 3 items. So yeah, that's what I did. So I mean, this is like pretty much because I always get lost in my own kingdom. Even though doing this actually got me a pretty good direction, you know, sense of direction around here. But so yeah, if we go to the right, well, I also did them in the order that you'll actually find them. So if we go right, first we're gonna run to the barracks, then the stock market, then the item shop. So if we go down here, there's the barracks right there, and then the stock market is right there, and then the item shop is over there. And if we see right here, we got the stock market item shop going forward. Or if we go that way, we have the food shop and the block shop. So I'll go left. So if we go left, this is kind of confusing because it just kind of turns right here, but you just have to follow this. So here's the food shop first, and then the block shop is right there. So that kind of follows in direction. If we keep going, and wait, hold on, let's go back to over here. This is where this intersection is where we were at. So if we go straight forward, we go to the stock market, the item shop. Yeah, stock market is right here. Item shop is over there. Oh, sorry, didn't mean it. Yeah, so we have the item shop, and then the entrance. I pretty much just added in the entrance if there was nothing else, you know, after the item shop, like there isn't. So yeah, item shop, and then entrance is over there. If we go left, we'll get the block shop first, then the food shop, then Keith's house, which should be right. Yep, we got the block shop, and then the food shop, and Keith's house. Actually, Keith's house comes before the food. Oh, whatever. So then the last few signs over here, we got like the farm, and then the inn that way, or the fountains, and then the chapel this way. The fountains are this little square part, and then the chapel over there. And pretty much everything is the same. If we turn around, we have the food shop and the block shop is that way, fountains chapel that way. I don't know, I added it in. I actually like the signs a lot. Let's see, let's go straight. So we have the farm, boom, which I harvested some stuff, it's all grown back. And then so farm, then the inn right here. And if we keep walking, and there's actually not many signs around here because this is kind of an open area because of the fountains. And yeah, here's the chapel over here. It's kind of like, you know, this is like a tour of the kingdom as it's now all done. So yeah, if we go to the right, we'll get to the fountains, then Keith's house, then the food shop, as you saw before. If we go to the right, or left is all those, right is the mage hall, library, then the castle. And it's pretty much the same thing this way. We have the chapel, then the inn, or the mage hall, library, castle. Dang it! I did not have a single. I thought I did not have a single spelling mistake, except now it's castled, like in chess or something. So yeah, and this follows the same way over here. You got the mage hall, boom, and then what was it? The library, and then finally the castle entrance, which I was gonna put like a road to it, but I just didn't. I was lazy. And look at the castle. Doesn't that look cool from like the kingdom's point of view? Alright, so that is it, guys. That is the finishing to all of the construction of my castle, or of the castle and of the kingdom. I'll give you guys a little bird eye view over the kingdom really quickly. So yeah, I finally finished all of the construction stuff. Now it is time to have fun with a bunch of different mods. I'm just gonna go crazy. I hope I go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy with mods, just doing random mods, all like, maybe like one mod per episode like I used to do. And then I'm also going to finish off, I think I want to finish off Bosscraft. I want to say I've done all I can really do with Powercraft, just, what I think I can really integrate into the series with the machine. I think the machine's done and over with because I don't need it, actually, I don't need it anymore, and I have tons of cobblestone already. So I think I'm going to redo my Minecraft folder. I'm going to probably update it to 1.2.5, even though 1.3 is like right around the corner. I'm going to do 1.2.5 just for a fresh new Minecraft folder. And I'm going to probably keep Bosscraft, the Kingdom mod, obviously, and I think that's it. So the other mods that are going to be added in are going to be from your guys' suggestions. Hopefully I'll do one an episode, and it won't really be like a highlight episode, but I'll do something cool with it, like I have in every single episode of the series. So yeah, the last thing I really wanted to say is I thank you guys for watching all of the construction stuff, and also I will pretty much never use the gold system now that I have broken it completely. Or now there's two things to this. Or I see one, I can either not use the gold system anymore, or what I was thinking of is this. I go into, let's say, the item shop, and I buy, let's say, oh wait, where is it? Where I'm looking for a golden apple. Gold. I know you can buy golden apples, right? Maybe not. I thought you could. Glowstone? No. Oh. Could have sworn you could buy. Oh, you can buy ender pearls. Ooh, that's actually interesting. I actually might have to use that. So anyway, yeah. My idea was go into a shop, buy like, let's say, 1,000,000 music discs, get me down to 0 gold, and then use the gold system again as I did before. So I think I might do that. I think that's a little better. Better of an idea is to get me down to 0 gold, and then slowly accumulate gold again, and use the shops around here. So then the kingdom's not just worthless. So yeah, leave your opinions in the comments of what you guys think about that. But that is about it. Yeah, new mod next episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later.